And He's saying to them in the last days, get away from me. I never knew you. Not once upon a time I knew you and you backslid. I never knew you, fellas. Sin, your attitude to sin is going to be the most important thing that's going to matter when you stand before the Lord. Let me tell you that. Let everyone that names the name of Christ depart from sin. That's the mark on God's seal, you know. Like the president has a seal. God's people have a seal. Let me show you what's written on that seal in 2 Timothy chapter 2. You know, big offices, and there's an official seal. There are seals that mark that only certain officials have. And it says in 2 Timothy and chapter 2 about this seal. In verse 19, it speaks about a firm foundation of God. That's very important to build this house. And God certifies a firm foundation with a seal. I want a foundation in my life which is God's seal upon it. A certificate of approval. And the seal, it says here, is, there are two sides to the seal. You know, this is a heavenly seal, so it's got two sides to it. One is the upper side and the other is the lower side of the seal. So you've got to see what's written on top, you've got to see what's written underneath. Okay, here's what's written on the Godward side, the side which God looks at. The Lord knows those who are His. He's not fooled. As He looks at all of us this morning, I'll tell you something. The Lord knows those who are His. I don't know. Sometimes I'm fooled by some people who come to CFC regularly, and I think they are His, but I could be mistaken. In the final day, I discover, hey, that guy never belonged to the Lord at all. He was just a first-class hypocrite who fooled me for many years and sat here. Okay. What can I do? I warned them. But the Lord knows those are His. That's absolutely certain. But that's on the upper side of the seal. I can't see it. I mean, if I could see the upper side of the seal, I could easily say who are the Lord's right now. But I can't see it. I'm a human being. I'm down here. The upper side of the seal, the Lord sees, and He says the Lord knows that those are His. But I can see the bottom side of the seal, and that's how I know. On the bottom side of the seal, it says, everyone who names the name of the Lord. When a person says, I'm a Christian, that's the name of the Lord. Every Christian is to stay away from sin. That's how I know.